So I thought about it for a while, and I really was trying to think of my earliest memories, and the only ones that pop into mind are somewhat traumatic ones. Somewhat, something that happened to me, and I noticed that they're all really like guilt based. Something that I did um, that hurt someone else. Those types of things impacted me more than just a regular day would. I don't know. I can't I really tried to think of like a positive memory between the ages of 1 to 5 there, but who remembers shit anyway from that age? And most people can't. The only ones I do remember are the bad ones because they just kind of pop out more, right? So first one that came to my mind, the very first memory that I have is I can remember my dad laying on the couch and he's just playing with me one day, and he takes my hand and he makes me do this thing with my hand, and he says, "Go show mom." And so I'm like, "Okay, cool." I go show my mom, all happy, thinking that everything's cool. And she's in the bathroom. She opens the bathroom door. I say, "Hey, mom, look." And she goes, "Oh shit, what the?" And she's tripping out on me. Like you could tell she's mad, but doesn't want to like. She knows that I don't know what I'm doing. She's just mad, and I'm like, ah, man. So I didn't know what I was doing. I felt so bad immediately. I don't know why I was feeling bad even. And then she goes to yell at my dad or whatever. That's a silly one, right? But it was. That's I think my first actual memory. um, the next one. These are gonna get a little darker and darker as I go here. Okay, so the next one. I'm a little older, not much older, maybe a year. We come home from getting some food, right? Very late. It's later. I think my mom worked the night shift around then, later shift, afternoon. So we come home and it's straight bedtime, right? Usually I get a little bit of TV time, but not tonight. So, but I come home and I go straight to the TV. I try to watch some TV, and my mom's like, "No, no, no, go straight to bed." But I already flipped on the TV um, before I went to bed, so the TV's running, and I go to lay down in bed, and then she looks at the TV, and all I can hear from the other room while the TV's going in there, like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And then she comes in the room, and she's like, "What were you watching in there?" I'm like, "Whoa, what do you mean? I don't know. I just turned something on, and I guess there was some like sex scene happening on the TV or something. I can hear some happening, and I like what I remember seeing on the screen before I went to bed. I think it wasn't something I wasn't supposed to be seeing. So I don't know. She thought I did that on purpose or something. I don't know. That's what I had in my head for the longest time, but that's another stupid one, right? All right, so a little darker. Next one. I just got this fly new outfit, right, for my birthday or Christmas or something, and uh, it was matching. It was cool. Oh, very beginning of the 2000s, right, or late 90s. The matching like with the sweatpants was really in. So I had a gray on gray, um, whatever brand. It was nice, and she didn't want me to fuck it up. She said, "Go ahead, take this to school, wear it to school, but do not fuck it up. Do not fuck." And she like stressed it to me. So, as you can see where this is going, I went my whole day super careful, super careful, and I really tried to not fuck these clothes up. It was, it must have been Christmas because it was snowy, and I make it the whole day. I get off the bus, and there's a patch of ice on the floor, and I slip and fall into some snow, some dirty ass snow. Oh my god! I knew immediately. I'm like, no. Oh, my heart sank. I'm like, oh shit. And I took the long way home that day. I did not want to come home, but I knew I had to um, before, whatever. And I walk in, she just looks down and she said, "What did I tell you?" And this is one of the only times I've ever been spanked or like bad beat in my life. She got the belt out. That's the only time I've been hit with the belt before. She got the belt on me. I'm like, no, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. I tried so hard. I was telling you guys, but she didn't know. She just thought I was fucking around. Yeah, that was dumb. So yeah, and then the fourth and final story. This one's this one's kind of bad. I one of the worst feeling moments I've ever felt in my life, but I learned a big lesson. Well, we'll get to that later. uh, I definitely feel bad about this one. Ready? So it was Father's Day. This happened months before Father's Day, but this all went down on Father's Day. Um, for months before, my sister and I would collect change, mostly like bills though. We would take bills that we found on the floor or like scattered around my dad's room, and we would just collect it. Oh, he would always have shit fall out of his pockets all the time, and we would just pick it up. We would find it, finders keepers. I don't know. We were thinking as little kids. I had to have been like 6 or 7, which made my sister like 3 or 4, right? We were young. And we must have had like 30 or 40 bucks saved up over this time. And I had a great hiding space for it and everything. And for whatever reason, me and my sister decide to count this money on Father's Day. And like, we could have counted it any other time, but no, we choose that day. And we counted in the bathroom, just on the fucking floor, just like the weirdest scene possible. We're just in the bathroom. We lock the door, me and her, locked door, just counting money on the floor. Right, this is a weird scene. And my dad's obviously starting to get suspicious. Like, what the hell's happening in here? And he goes and knocks. Or he's like, "Open this door right now." And we're like, "Oh shit, what are we gonna do?" And we just got a towel and we took a towel and threw it over the money pile, and like kicked it over a little bit. And he opened the door and he's like, what are you doing in here? And we're like guilty, like, hold on. Oh shit, I don't know, man. Nothing. We're just playing, or I don't know what we said, but he found the money pile and he was so disappointed and sad. He didn't get mad at all. He's just like, on Father's Day, and that killed more than any spanking could have ever done. On Father's Day, you guys, really? And he just like gave us dinner that he supplied on his Father's Day. He went and got us burritos or something, and we just sat there and ate dinner quietly. And he was in his room. It was such a bad time. So that was a blow to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's kind of all I can kind of remember between ages 1 to like 9 or so. I'm sure there's a couple more that I can think of in time. I'll send you guys some more as they come. Thanks for keeping me. This one's a little longer than I'd like to have them, but I had a few stories. Anyway, keep it real.